Hello, welcome to Magical Lemons. My name is Breland, and today I'm going to show you how to do a slip stitch. So I've already made my slip knot, and I have chained 7. And so let's talk about what a slip stitch is used for in crochet. Typically it is used when you're working in the round, which is typically when you would join your chain, and you would work on this edge, or into the join that you made into this circle here. You're typically using it whenever you work in the round to join each round to give you a seamless join, and you can see that in other videos that I've made or that other people have made as well. So to do a slip stitch, I've made this chain and we're just going to practice together. So you'll want to go in the second chain from your hook, which is this one here. You'll insert your hook, always insert in the back loop, and then you will yarn over, and then you're going to pull through this loop and the second loop here. So your slip stitch is a very tight stitch, doesn't give a lot of height, as you can tell, and it does not add another layer of dimension like other stitches do, like single crochet or double crochet. So we're going to do another one together. Then you yarn over, pull up a loop, and then you're going to pull through this one. So I just showed you 2 methods. The first one is where you would insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over, and pull through all of them on your hook. But if that's too hard, pull up a loop like you would normally do, and then instead of yarning over again, pull through that other loop. That one seems to be the easiest in keeping your tension. So let's zoom in and we'll do another one together. So you'll go into your next stitch, yarn over, and you're going to pull through both of these loops, so all the loops on your hook, just like that. Now I'm going to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches because I want you to see how you would join at the top of your stitch. Alright, so these are our slip stitches, and then these are our 2 single crochets here. I'm going to chain 1 to give us the height that we need. Let's say you were working in the round, this was a circle, and you needed to join here, or here, you needed to join there. So what you'd do is you'd go in, like that, and then you'd yarn over, and then at this point I would draw up a loop so that I could maintain my tension, and then pull through the other. And we have joined to make a round. And if you notice, it didn't give us any height. So if you were going to work in the round, you would be able to chain 1 and be able to keep working to have that height for this next row. Slip stitches are important when you're making stuffed animals or coasters, anything that you do in the round. It's also good for joining new yarn. So if you had a project and you wanted to join a new color and it was already completed, so let's say this is a completed item already, you wanted to join a new color, you would make a slip knot, and then you'd choose what stitch you'd want to go into. So I'm just going to choose this first one here, and then you would slip stitch to join. Well, I went through both of them there, but you'd do that, and then to tighten this loop you would pull down on your slip knot, and that would tighten that up, and then you could continue on like you had been with your new yarn color that you joined. Typically you would do this if you were going to work on the edge, like if this was, say, a dishcloth and you wanted to add an edge, you'd slip stitch all the way around, and then you would work on your stitches. You would work on whatever border you were going to do, or edging with like a single crochet border or a shell border or something like that. So that's how this slip stitch is used. And we're going to do one more together with this gray yarn. So your tension is very important when you're working with a slip stitch because there's not a lot of space. So you have to make sure that it's pretty loose. See how that was a little tough to get in? It is more difficult to get in to your stitch if you're working into a slip stitch. So I've inserted my hook and I inserted into both of these loops, front and back loop of my stitch, and then I'm going to yarn over, bring the yarn from the back to the front, and then I'm going to pull through both loops. And that's how you do a slip stitch. Well, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe and comment and leave me some feedback, and I hope you have a magical day.